begin today with our community corner. As mentioned, Thanksgiving is a time to be thankful, but also a time to give back to those in need in our community. And we're going to talk today about food insecurity. You know, it's an issue across our country and especially here in the state of Idaho. But City of Good is looking to help our neighbors who may be dealing with this, especially during the holiday season. So we're joined right now by Britt from City of Good. So good to see you.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for having me here.
Okay, so for those who may not be familiar with your organization, City of Good, explain to us what are the services that you provide and how do you do that?
So City of Good was founded in March of 2020 as restaurants were closing, schools were closing, the world was really shutting down. Our founders wanted to ensure that restaurant workers were employed, farmers got paid, and neighbors who needed access to food could get it. We continue since then to do that great work, which is basically ensuring that local food producers and providers get paid, are thriving and sustainable, and that we get that food to our neighbors who need it. So we deliver food to children who are living as guests of Interfaith Sanctuary, new Americans and refugees moving to Boise, and to seniors experiencing food insecurity. And we fill all of the school pantries within the Boise School District with fresh local produce and then culturally specific shelf-stable items for the families who shop there.
I love that.
Yeah,
wow.
It's a pretty great program.
It's a really brilliant setup and structure too when you think about it, because you are addressing multiple can I say foundations of our community here in Idaho. Like you said, the agriculture, the restaurant scene, and then also those in need as well. So you funnel those food orders, if you will, through our restaurants.
Yes.
That's brilliant.
We do, and we work with some of the best restaurants in town. Bitter Creek, Certified Bakery. We work with Bardenay and I'm losing my mind, Roots Zero Waste Market. And Lemon Tree is one of the newest ones as well. So we've been working with a lot of organizations since the beginning. And really what is foundational to everything we do is partnership. So whether we're partnering with restaurants or with other food service organizations, we like to ensure that we're elevating the work of our partners and neighbors.
That's lovely. Okay, so people watching at home right now, you know, Thanksgiving is on Thursday. So what are you guys doing right now to address the need of those in our community, and how can those watching right now be a part of that?
So what we are going to do is we're preparing meals for all of the guests of Interfaith Sanctuary for this weekend to ensure they've got delicious food that any of us would be excited to eat.
Yes.
We also are ensuring that the pantries are full so that when families go to pantries for this long weekend, there's food there. And then the way that people can help us is we're always looking for volunteers. Of course, we need financial support like every nonprofit. That's essential to what we do. And actually a fun thing people can do is tonight we are the charity of choice at Bardenay. So from 5 to 9 tonight, they could stop by, talk with me and donate, and also have a great meal.
That's fantastic. Okay, so if people are interested in volunteering, maybe delivering some of those meals, where do they go? How do they sign up?
cityofgood.com. We're still a com even though we're a nonprofit, but we have a volunteer coordinator who will get in touch with you right away and find the right fit for you.
Okay, wonderful. And then also if people want to donate, when's a good time to do that?
Every time is a good time to do that. We love monthly donors because then we build a strong relationship and it allows us to budget over the course of the year. But any donation of any kind, our monthly donation starts at $6.75 a month. That pays for a meal for a neighbor, and you go to cityofgood.com to make that happen.
Okay, and you had mentioned that this organization started in March of 2020.
Yep.
So where did the idea for this come from?
So Dave Crick of Bitter Creek and Chris Kamori of Kin were watching as their restaurants were about to close and wanted to ensure that their employees stayed paid and healthy. That, you know, restaurant workers have a high risk both of food insecurity and other situations that put them at high risk. So they wanted to keep their employees hired. They wanted to keep farmers paid for their work. So they came up with this idea to ensure that ready-to-eat meals were going to neighbors who need it, and those who needed to continue working had the opportunity to do so.
Love it. And again, it's an amazing setup. Especially when you look at it, you know, from afar, looking at, you know, how you'd mentioned the farmers are, you know, not wasting their efforts on creating all this amazing product and produce. Restaurants were able to stay in business, people are able to stay employed, and then all those efforts go back to helping those in need who otherwise might be facing, you know, that food insecurity issue or going without. So holiday season is upon us, right? Though this is something we really need to have in mind all year long. But you know what? This week's a great time to start doing that. So again, volunteers, you can do monetary donations, be a part of the giving season, if you will, and information is at cityofgood.com.
Cityofgood.com.
Marvelous. Okay. Thank you so much, Britt. Greatly appreciate it. And happy holidays to you, my friend.
Happy Thanksgiving.